Okay, on to shelf 19, and first up we have, this is in a little tight, I'm gonna have to work that a bit. First we have Nightbreed. This is the limited edition, and yes, I actually paid for the limited edition. I wasn't one of those people that ordered the standard edition, got the limited edition, and just didn't send it back. No, I actually, paid money for the limited edition. Theatrical and director's cut, great stuff. I'll put that up there. Next, we got Night of the Creeps. Really solid, just a solid film, honestly. Night Train, also a good flick. Night of the Demon. This is a custom cover. This is a particular one. I think it's a Spanish Blu-ray, if I remember right. Good flick. I know Indicator released that recently, and that's supposedly a really good edition. Night of the Demons. It's Night of the Demons. It's awesome. Night of the Demons remake with a custom cover because I prefer that artwork. But that was actually a lot better than people give it credit for. Night of the Hunter. This is the Arrow Academy edition. I know there's a Criterion release over in the US and everything, but honestly it was like $30 for that and like £5 for that. Night of the Living Dead. This is a Japanese release, 40th anniversary reissue, loaded with features, commentaries, and everything. Great stuff. Dawn of the Dead. This is the Arrow window box edition from quite a while back. I love it. Great flick. Of course, you got Day of the Dead also. As you can see, my cat likes this one a lot too. Tragedy. Again, in the window box. Great flick. Land of the Dead. We actually did a Black and White Nights commentary on this a couple of nights back. It's a solid enough movie. I mean, it's just, I don't know, in comparison to the original trilogy, it just kind of falls short. Diary of the Dead. I actually enjoyed Diary of the Dead quite a lot. It was just kind of neat. Survival of the Dead, not so much. Oh, excuse me. That's a custom cover just because, again, I didn't really like the Canadian one, and that's actually the Japanese poster art. Got the Night of the Living Dead remake. This is from Umbrella. Good edition. Pretty reasonable, actually. And the Dawn of the Dead remake. That was really solid as well. Night of the Werewolf and Vengeance of the Zombies. Two Paul Naschy flicks from before, the Paul Naschy, sets and everything started coming out. Good flicks. I love it. The Night Stalker, Darren McGavin. Essentially the movie that went on to become the Night Stalker TV series. Kolchak the Night Stalker. I love it. Awesome. Nightwish for our Unearthed fans out there. A really solid movie, honestly. It's one of those ones that was kind of relegated to VHS obscurity. I'm glad it's, people are starting to see it again. Nightmare Before Christmas. Good stuff. Nightmare Cinema, also a pretty good movie. What's it called? Anthology type flick. Nightmare on Elm Street collection. So Nightmare on Elm Street, right up to Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Good set. Cheap, too. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Now, I know my buddy Will is going to rag on me for this. I like this movie. I really do. I see the potential that was there. And, I don't know, I wish they'd run with certain plot elements more. I wish they'd got a better cast for the kids. I think Jackie Earle Haley did a really good job as Freddy, but, there was a lot more they could have done, and I wish they had, because it would have been interesting, to say the least. Nina Forever, interesting flick, to say the least. Ninja Assassin, it's exactly what you think it is. Ninth Gate, hold on a second. Yeah. Ninja Scroll. Awesome. Awesome flick. Then, The Ninth Gate. That was kind of weird. Roman Polanski film. Good movie, really. I mean, you know, say what you want about Polanski. He knows how to direct a movie. No Country for Old Men. No One Lives is a custom, because, you know, the cover that was there just I didn't feel fit the movie properly. Actually a pretty decent movie. I mean, Evil versus Evil. It's a concept I like in film a lot. Nobunaga, complete series. Norwegian Wood, based on the Haruki Murakami novel. Good stuff. Nosferatu, the Vampire. This is Werner Herzog's version. Steelbook. Really, really good movie. That's UK Steelbook. Nothing to Fear. Actually, I need to finish watching that. Nurse 3D. I'm not going to say it's a good movie, but I'm going to say the Blu-ray looks really good. John Rowland's The Nude Vampire. And John Rowland's The Shivers of the Vampire. Shiver of the Vampire. They are what they are. If you've seen one Gene Rowland film, you've seen them all. The Nun. Actually, I always find The Nun a little interesting, because on one side there's a genuinely creepy and atmospheric thing about it, but another side is just a generic, like, Conjuring spin-off. You know, it's kind of interesting. Lars von Trier's Nymphomaniac, director's cut. Oculus, good flick. Offspring. I do mean at some point to pick up the Arrow of Offspring and The Woman, the double feature. I'll get around to it eventually if it doesn't sell out. Old boy, Spike Lee. The least said about this movie, the better. It's trash. The Omen collection. This is just the old release. It was, you can get for like $7. One Missed Call. It's aight. Oni-Eye, complete series. It's fun. Onibaba. Honestly, one of the greatest pieces of Japanese cinema ever made. I love it, and it's a flawless film. This is, as you can see, obviously the Masters of Cinema edition from Eureka. Yeah, it's just awesome. Great stuff. Open Grave. Open Water, they're not that great. Orphan, interesting movie, but a really weird ending. The twist in it was certainly like a shocking twist, but I was like, I don't know why that was a twist. Orgies of Edo. I think it's also known as Shogun's Joy of Torture, I think. No, Shogun's Sadism or something like that it's known as. The Orphanage, really solid flick. A lot of people, like myself included, you know, they heard about it and they were like, nah, I'm not going to bother. It just sounds like, you know, another like Guillermo del Toro type horror film. But it's really solid, really creepy, good movie. Give it a shot for sure. The Other Side of the Door. The Others. Otis, uncut. Outlaw Gangster VIP complete collection. It's got Gangster VIP, Gangster VIP 2, Heartless, Goro the Assassin, Black Dagger, and Kill. Ouija, the first one is not good. I think the second one was pretty good. I think I have that. If I remember right, I have that in there as almost like as a double feature. And the Outpost collection. They only actually released 2 and 3 on Blue. So part 1 is a DVD. But really good stuff.